Hello everybody, I'm Sergey Shubenkov and I'm inviting you to join me for the dinner at Paris Diamond League. I need to learn French one day. I tried once, but I dropped. So much to try. Basically, there's only one big restriction in food for me, and it goes to amount of food. So just don't eat too much. Well, the kind of food just and again, there's no like strict or specific rules considering like the competition day, the kinds of food you take. Just try to take what you like, and if you are about to eat something really harmful, like a burger or something like this, there's another rule, the second rule. If something is prohibited but you're really eager and you really love it and you really want it, you can do it. But just once, don't turn it into a system. So yeah, so fish would be pretty okay for dinner for me. Okay. Veggies for side works too, works pretty well. At first, when I was a rookie to Diamond League and all this stuff, I was really like my eyes, I call it eyes running away. So just look at everything and want to try everything. But of course, after becoming more professional, you start to control yourself. But there's something I cannot afford myself to refrain from is the French cheese. Is there a French wine or something? Just a little.
Is there something that you're always really excited to see, food-wise, or?
You know, the food choice really depends on the country I go to. So, for example, when I'm in Rome and it's Italy or something like this, all kinds of pasta is really, it's just so tasteful there, and it tastes so different than anywhere else. So I just can't keep myself from eating it. So when I come to Paris, it's about cheese. Bad news that lately we have only Swiss cheese in Russia. So French cheese is not allowed to import to Russia. I have restrictions. But Swiss cheese is usually okay as well. I usually would like steak, not burger. Something just, I don't know, it's as simple as that. A piece of meat, you go and put it into the oven, and with the right the quality of meat, it does a great influence on the taste of the dish at the end. But how to prepare it, just as simple. Go get the right meat and put it into the oven, and go eat it. Rule number one is, and it's the only rule, not to overindulge with anything. So if you like something, you can go and have it, but not just not too much. I don't know. That's the only restriction I have in everything, considering food or drinking or anything else. So, and if you like something, go have it, just a little bit. So, of course, no, not the day before the competition is not for alcohol, but after a competition, a glass of wine at the dinner would be great, and I love it.
So do you drink that
The day of confessions. My wife usually does the cooking, and my wife is also she's sure that she's terrible at cooking, but I try to argue with her in that, and I eat everything she prepares with a huge speed to show you that I really like her cooking. Basically, when I'm home, I would prefer whole fruit for dessert, but the only reason for this is just because I'm lazy. It's just so simple to get an apple or a pear and eat it. But here we have all the variety of the cakes. This one looks great. There's an interesting story. For the story, I should thank Aris Merit, and we're sending him a hello. So it was the year 2012, the year of the London Olympic Games. And Aris Merit, as you know, has become an Olympic champion with an incredible performance, 12.92. And after the Olympic Games, we were at the Brussels Diamond League. And actually it was the year we actually met. So we had a chat and we talked about each other, and he told me something about him. And at the dinner, we were eating together and with his coach, and I'll just doing a chit chat. And I just did exactly the same thing. I said, okay, then it's time for dessert, and I left for dessert. When I returned, Aris Merit said, like, oh, the cakes, I don't eat cakes. It's restricted for me to eat cakes. And the next night he has really crashed the world record. And when after this world record, I've seen him, and he told me, you see, that's why I didn't eat cakes that day. So it was his road to the world record for not eating cakes. I think I'm not taking it. I would like to be the world record, of course, but I cannot do it without cake. What's more important, a cake or a world record? Well, of course, when I'm resting, I can stay a little bit more relaxed, and it's a little bit more than usual. But you see, unfortunately, I have to control my weight. Not control that strict, but still I still have to watch it and not to overweight, because my joints become so painful when I don't know, get a couple of extra kilos in my joints, my knees, and they start killing me. When I'm alone in the kitchen, well, I'm lazy, I don't cook, I call for an order or something. Sometimes even a pizza, but don't tell my coach. Okay, but basically I usually cook just the same, just going for a piece of meat with some salad, just some vegetables, I don't know, something simple.